So we're here at Kent Grove today, which is a beautiful property just on the outskirts of Goulburn, and we're talking about threatened native plant species and how your restoration efforts, if you're in a Rivers of Carbon farmer or some other program, you can actually extend them to look at how we can be protecting and conserving threatened native species on your place as well.
My name's Doug Rawlinson. I'm the owner of Kent Grove, and today we've got Rivers of Carbon people here. Fantastic experience. It's just what Kent Grove's all about. And what I'm all about, which is sharing this kind of fascinating environmental information with like-minded people.
Today's been a really wonderful day, bringing together people from a whole different range of areas. We're focusing mostly on the Rivers of Carbon project, but we're also talking about threatened species and the opportunities that lie ahead for us all.
Hi, I'm Emma Lipscomb. I'm from Currawang, 30 kilometres south of Goulburn, and I've come here today because I'm interested in collecting seed and propagation and restoring our riparian zones, about the changing climate and what that will entail. So yeah, gaining as much information about what is happening at the moment.
So this afternoon we've had about 50 people come along on quite a hot afternoon, and we're really delighted with the mix. We've got a number of our landowners, and we love our landowners. We like to stay in regular contact with them and say thank you on a regular basis. So this afternoon we've said thank you with Adam providing 3 different sorts of iced tea from different bush tucker plants, as well as some scones and some other yummy bits and pieces.
Lemon myrtle and wattle seed, and then the cupcakes are lemon myrtle and the scones lemon myrtle.
My name's Adam Shipp. I'm a Wiradjuri man. My father's people from Dubbo, New South Wales. I'm a Canberra born and bred though. And today here, Rivers of Carbon workshop, I'm here talking and demonstrating about traditional Aboriginal plant use. By sharing the knowledge that I have and sharing about what's out there, I think it will build an appreciation, because a lot of the landholders will go back to their property and see it in a new eye and see it of value culturally, I guess, as well, because our whole landscape is a cultural landscape, and by learning some of the plants and how they're used, they'll be able to go back there and look at that landscape and go, well, that's how the traditional owners and original people of this land have lived here for so long, by using and utilising these plants. So.
I really enjoyed the interactiveness with the bush tucker. All really different things that I hadn't heard a lot, especially like the currajong seeds. That was a really interesting flavour, the popcorn and coffee flavour. And yeah, that's something that I haven't really heard much about, and it's definitely a space that can be grown on.
So I'm Ben Hanrahan, I'm from Greening Australia, and I'm here talking about some of the Rivers of Carbon projects we've been delivering, and a discussion on seed collection and a bit of plant propagation.
We sowed two different seeds. One of them was the Acacia dealbata, the silver wattle. It's a really good riparian wattle that grows across all the rivers and streams in this district. There's also one of the seeds that Adam Shipp shared with us today as a bush tucker food. It's really quite tasty. The other seed we propagated today was the Leptospermum obovatum, the river tea tree. It's a really good habitat tree on lots of the rivers and creeks and streams around this area.
Great opportunity from days like today to build stronger partnerships. So it was really interesting to hear quite similar work that's happening, say, amongst Greening Australia, Australia River Restoration Centre and the National Botanic Gardens, and I think there's some probably great opportunities for us to work together in the future, looking at doing stuff on threatened species on riparian edges.
Pulling people together and pulling a group like this together will provide so many more opportunities. We can share knowledge, we can avoid duplicating things, we can share limited resources, and hopefully we can generate a bit of support and endorsement and get more resources injected into the the end game really, which is better management of our landscapes.
And we're also hoping to provide inspiration for people to keep doing stuff on their place, even though it's dry right now. It's promises that it might rain tomorrow, so hopefully that will happen. But we often just need to hang in and to start to adapt to what's happening with our climate and really support each other through difficult times so that when the good times arrive, we're all ready to go.